Question global investors are asking right now, will the U.S. consumer come back? Here to help answer that question and tell us whether shoppers and small business owners are still shopping at Staples is the Vice Chairman and Chief Financial Officer at Staples, the world's largest retailer of office supplies. He's John Mahoney, and back in our studio. Good to have you with us.
Thanks, Carol. Good to be here.
John, it is a big question. What is going on with the consumer at this point? How would you describe the U.S. consumer? Are they coming back?
You know, it's always, everybody's guessing. Nobody really knows. We saw that during our last quarter, we saw sequential improvement from what we'd seen before. So our perspective is that customers stopped buying everything discretionary for a long time, and they seem to be more willing to consider but not purchase everything in the same way they did a year ago.
Still thinking about it.
Still thinking about it, but at least willing to consider it.
What did that mean for back-to-school sales for you guys? I know I took my daughter to a Staples and bought some things, but I'm just curious.
Thank you for your business.
You're welcome. But so how was it?
Back to school started off great for us. We, at the end of the second quarter, had about a month of back to school in, and we don't update results beyond that, so I can't give you much more color than that. But I will tell you that it got off to a very good start, and we thought that we had the right promotions. We are able to go around the different parts of the country with the as students go back to school.
Right.
And the Southeast got off to a great start. The Southwest got off to a great start, and so we're expecting back to school to be a decent year for us this year.
A decent year. I'm just curious. I know January is really the big month for you guys because you really play into the small business owners, and that's when they kind of get their new budgets. What about the holiday sales market? Is it important? Is there anything you can read into it from what happened with back to school?
Well, yeah, I think two things. First of all, we've done an awful lot of new things for us. We're much more focused on technology. Last year, we walked away from holiday. We didn't really do much in the way of marketing. We didn't get behind the inventory, and we're going to do that this year. So I expect it'll be a better holiday this year than it was last year. But we're not counting on the economy. We're trying to figure out what can we do ourselves. What
you guys can do. Let me ask you though. You are testing mobile phone sales in several stores, and I'm just curious how that's working at this point.
We see wireless communications as a big part of tech. As you well know, every tech product is going to rely on wireless communications, whether it's book readers or whether it's you know, PDAs or whether it's laptops. People are more and more depending on wireless. So we're not necessarily seeing cell phones as the answer as much as wireless communications enabling technology overall.
So how's that test marketing going so far?
It's good. It's a really attractive area. In the UK, for example, we're selling laptops with a service like cell phones. In other words, you can get a free laptop if you sign up for a contract. We haven't gone that far in the US yet, but that idea where wireless is enabling the sale of technology is a really important idea for us.
It's funny that you bring that up. We actually talked with someone from Amazon and talked about the Kindle before and about the e-readers. I mean, do you anticipate that that's going to become a bigger part of your business going forward versus kind of the traditional office supplies?
If you talk to most tech experts that say you're going to have three devices, you're going to have a mobile device, you're going to have your computer on your desk, and you're going to have a big screen for entertainment and for other things. And so somehow you got to figure out what device is going to be the one. Today, the iPhone's obviously big. Will a reader become the replacement for the iPhone for a lot of documents? I don't know, but you certainly have to be on top of that technology if you're going to enable small business to be more productive.
So an area that you guys definitely need to be in.
I think so.
All right. Let me ask you, go back to the consumer overall and really the small business owner. I mean, the worst over, though? Do you really feel like we're turning the corner?
Yeah, people seem to be. We track a number of economic data points, one of which is new for us starting in 2007, was consumer confidence, and it just feels like consumers are feeling, like I said earlier, willing to consider the discretionary purchase where they were just shut off before. They want to work their balance sheet down, they want to get deleveraged, but you know, having made some progress on that, people feel pretty good about at least thinking about getting more back to normal.
All right, and we're going to get those same-store sales numbers tomorrow. I know you can't tell us too much here, but again, you know, could we be pleasantly surprised here, or?
Well, we don't announce monthly same-store sales, so we got off that treadmill a while ago, and I think that makes you think a little too short-term. But I wouldn't be surprised if overall retail sales were a little bit better than what people have been expecting tomorrow.
What's the biggest hurdle, John, as you look at the next 6 to 12 months? Just got about 30 seconds here.
Well, for us, it's really getting the message communicated to small business that we have solutions for them in a variety of categories that they didn't think of us for before.
So marketing is still very important.
Marketing is a very important part for us.
So not cutting back in terms of marketing budgets and so on?
No, we're not.
Are you increasing them at all?
Well, we're trying to keep it about as same percentage of sales, I'd say.
All right, going to leave it there. John, thank you so much. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much. Good to be with you.
Great to have you here. John Mahoney, Vice Chairman and Chief Financial Officer over at Staples. John,